Good evening, men. Welcome to the next session of the Men's Cross-Training Practices. Today we are going to discuss vocations. The English word vocation comes from the Latin word that means calling. In the Christian context, we are referring to the voice of God calling us to live a particular way of life. One of the 7 sacraments in the Catholic Church is the vocation of holy orders for bishops, priests, and deacons. Another is the Sacrament of Holy Matrimony. The only reason why men and women should decide to get married is because God has called them to this sacrament. The Bible begins and ends with marriage. Adam and Eve in the book of Genesis, Jesus the bridegroom with his bride the church in the book of Revelation. God uses the institution known as marriage to highlight his commitment of love toward his chosen people of Israel. In the Old Testament, we read from Isaiah, "No more shall you be called forsaken, nor your land called desolate. But you shall be called my delight, and your land espoused, for the Lord delights in you, and your land shall be espoused. For as a young man marries a virgin, your builder shall marry you. And as a bridegroom rejoices in his bride, so shall your God rejoice in you." When Jesus came into the world, the bridegroom was now with us. He turned the human institution of marriage into one of his 7 sacraments. Consequently, the dignity of marriage has been elevated all the more. Whether or not we realize it, every baptized couple united in marriage is a walking, breathing sacrament of Christ's love for his spouse, the church. The sacrament of marriage is a covenant between a man, a woman, and God. The Catechism of the Catholic Church tells us, Christian marriage, in its turn, becomes an efficacious sign, the sacrament of the covenant of Christ and the Church. Since it signifies and communicates grace, marriage between baptized persons is a true sacrament of the new covenant. For this reason, God is calling men and women to fidelity and to be a living sign of his love, despite the many difficulties and challenges in maintaining their marriages. Married men need help. The primary way married men receive God's help is from the graces obtained through the sacramental life of the Church. Another important way God gives us help is through meaningful relationships with other Catholic men. That's why we must make these men's cross-training practices and other men's faith groups a priority in our lives.